Purple rocks. They will make your life better. I promise. I am lying, but it's okay. Now die. Oi. Ah, shit. Why? I was trying to switch weapons, but it wasn't working. Spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't know, but Raya is essentially, what's her name? Tanith. Lady Tanith, who is the leader of Volcano Manor. She is Lady Tanith's daughter, but she's actually her adopted daughter. She doesn't necessarily know, her origins just yet, but eventually you find out that she was born of an abominable ritual to try and summon a god. Essentially, the snake that Okay, so the debt way 99. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, how far away is my other base? That far away. 8 hours. Jesus. Okay.
No, I'm not touching the damn trees. We don't want any more goddamn bees. The trees are full of bees.
Let's get on our live scene. Okay. There we are. Alrighty then. Hello, what's up, everybody? We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Thank you for those of you that are joining me, and we are going to be continuing on with our Monster Hunter Stories adventure. And because it finally came, and I've been without it for about a week, we got some more kava from Kava Haven. So, we're going to enjoy. Although, before we open it, probably should shake it. It's always a good idea to shake it before you pour it. Now, for those of you that don't know, once again, I will, reiterate and regurgitate. Kava is a culturally significant drink that is found and used throughout the majority of the South Pacific Islands. And it is a unique drink that is honestly, a great alternative to alcohol. But we also have to remember, once again, like I said, it is a culturally significant drink. Mostly used in Fijian culture, it is used as a ceremonial drink to bring people together. It's also used as a ceremonial drink to welcome in the new chieftain, whomever is the one that will be taking the position at the time. So just a little bit of history for y'all. Whew. Lemony. Like I said, Angel, South Pacific Islands, so that would be including cultures such as Hawaiian, Fijian, Filipino, as well as a few other cultures down the line, mostly around Oceania. Micronesia. Thank you, Dom. That's the word that I was looking for. Well, that's the country that I was looking for. By the way, thank you so much. I appreciate the help. Alright, I don't know why I just saved, because I already saved and I didn't do anything. It's a habit, though. Honestly, when it comes down to games, any type of RPG, remember to save. Save. Always save. And after you save again, just in case. It's a good habit to get into if you play RPGs. Or if you're thinking about getting into playing RPG style games. Offered up prayer. You know what, we're just gonna do that because I don't have a lot. But this will give me a little more luck. Oh no, that's XP gain up. Never mind. I'm okay with that, actually. I need that. But first... Hey, buddy. I think I've already talked to this Poogie. Where's your dog? Mocha is laying down well, not outside, but laying down laying down near the front door. She likes the breeze that comes from the front door. And what we're playing, Luca, is Monster Hunter Stories. We're playing the first one, actually. I've never played this one. This is actually my first time playing through this game because the first Monster Hunter Stories was available for the DS, and I kind of missed my chance to check out that game. Because by the time I learned that Monster Hunter Stories came out, my 3DS was smashed. Do I have any eggs to hatch? No. So we're going to manage the monsters. Alright, what do we have? We got Pumbaa, we got Bluto, and we got Charlotte. Dash Dash, Ivy Climb, and... You know what? I do need a climber. I got 2 Rock Breakers, so I'm gonna switch you out. I got a little bit more of a balanced team now. Oh, you also rock. Oof. Plant Search. Let's see, a Dasher. We'll go Bluto. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll raise these monsties. Although... probably would be good to have a monstie that has a little more oomph in the beginning. There we go. Subquests to turn in. Oh, I have subquests to turn in. Where is the board to turn in quests? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Oh, I can't turn them in? Do I have to go find the person to turn them into? What's up, buddy? I think I have what you need. I don't, apparently. What in the nutsack? Okay. What's up? I used to be a dream poet, now I'm a quiz meowster. I'm a tiger that prowls the west, care to match my wits. Alright, fine. Answer all questions correctly. I probably won't be able to do this. Which of the following monsters is not in Hakum Village? And Azurus. How many Zenny will you make for selling an herb at the shop? And how many men are in the... How the fuck should I know? Alright, whatever. I'll do that one next time. Alright, we gotta head out, right? Yeah. I do hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Thank you for those of you that are joining me on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Alright. Who do I got? What's up, buddy? Let's go. I think I'm gonna use the caravan to go turn in some quests. And what's up, Firestone? Appreciate you being here on all three. Okay, Hakum Village, Gildagaran, Whistling Wells. Okay. Hi, Mocha. Hi. Who's your good girl? Huh? Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? You just come to say hi. You come to say hi. Huh? Yeah, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. You guys kind of can't see her, but... Will you play the... Ananta game when it comes out? I don't know what that game is, Letterboy, so... I'm gonna have to do some research before I can even say anything about it. No, Mocha. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. I love you. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay. Wait, no, not the snow... Yeah, no, wait. We're going to the rock baths. Here, we can turn in some quests. How many eggs could you eat in one sitting? Listen, I'm not Cool Hand Luke. I can't eat that many eggs. Yo, just got comfortable at home. What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Scumpsick? How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm glad to hear that you're getting comfortable. Alright, that's one. What about you? Scrummy recipes. Okay, whatever. Wait, fuck. Do you have another quest for me? What? You were sending me a Zamite. Known as the Shapeshifter. Okay. Good vibes. Hell yeah. Ooh. And I already feel the good vibes coming from the kava that I invited in. Or at least starting to. So I'm going to have some more. Just to keep him going. Now, to talk a little bit more about it, because I do like to talk about things and be informative about stuff. Kava, the reason why kava affects people is because there is a compound known as kavalactone that is extracted from the kava plant. And this is what interacts with your body and allows you to feel the euphoric effect that is similar to a very smooth buzz from drinking alcohol. And it's really nice. Now, the one thing that is interesting about kavalactones is that your body processes them a lot slower than most other substances. And it's because of that it has a reputation for having a misnomering effect known that people like to call reverse what is it? Reverse fuck. Yeah, so they like to call it reverse tolerance, but it's actually not truly a reverse tolerance. It's just essentially your body having a build-up of kavalactones that takes your body longer to process, and because of that, the effects on your body take less and less to essentially hit you. But it's a much more complicated process than reverse tolerance. Where's my hair gone? I attempted to donate it, Lucas, but I sadly was a little bit too damaged from the homelessness period that I went through because of my shitty ex and her shitty friends. But yeah, I'm growing it back out now. And yes, this is not alcohol. Kava is not alcohol. But it is still not recommended that you operate any heavy machinery. Hi, Mocha. Exactly. Did you move out in the end? No, I more essentially got kicked out on the street in the end. With all of my stuff being stolen, me being only able to save my computers from them because I begged for these. But they stole the rest of my stuff, essentially. Once I got these back, they cut off all communication, left me in the street. Didn't give a shit. But thanks to some actual good friends, I was able to find a job, get out of living from in my car to into where I am now. And Happy New Year's to you as well. Alright, so now we gotta go fight that thing. Wait, how do we get out of here? It's kind of like anime GTA, but that's a vague description which doesn't fully describe it. I'll have to look that up. Yes, I was living in my car about a year ago. Now I'm here. In a much better place. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There is a rare Monstie Den, and I need that. Come on. Let's go get that rare Monstie. Well, thank you, AJ French. Evolving. Huh. Can I not get over there? What the fuck? Oh man, I have to go around the long way. It's fine. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. Hi, Mocha. Yep, still doing security. You know, that's just how it is here nowadays. Go lay down. Go lay down, Mocha. I love you. Alright, you can stay right there. Well, howdy. I don't know if you remember me. What's up, Zanu? I do apologize. I don't. I have a terrible short-term memory. I have terrible short-term memory. But I appreciate you being here on the Twitch side. How did your dog get their name? Well, I had another dog named Bacardi. And because her name was Bacardi, when I got Mocha, I was with my ex-wife, and we decided to keep the theme of names after drinks, and we named her Mocha. I'm building an Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. Ooh, awesome. Did you get a model kit? Or, like... I'm guessing it's a model kit, seeing as you're saying you're building it. And the game is Monster Hunter Stories. And what's up, Large Moose? How are you? McCartney? Who's McCartney? This one. Paul McCartney from the Beatles. Oh. What about Paul McCartney? Yeah! You're talking about just because... Let's see. Resident Evil. I thought you said McCartney at first. No, I don't know. I didn't. Tired. They got me working mornings, and I hate mornings. Aw, I'm sorry, Large Moose. But at least they get you working. Better than not working and not making money, right? Let's see. Resident Evil 4. I really liked Resident Evil 4. It was an interesting change of pace for the game at the time when it was first released. But I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, except for the fact that Ashley was a useless fop. The remake also was pretty good. Guess what my best Christmas present was? What was that? Alright, let's see. I can actually get to that. A PC? Well, hell yeah. That's awesome. Is this game worth it? I'm thinking about getting it. Well, if you're thinking about getting it, there is a deal on Steam for both Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Stories 2. I think it's still live. What's today's date? Yeah, it should still be live until January 5th. I highly recommend getting it because you get both games for roughly $20. It's a great game if you like creature collector RPG style games likened to that of Dragon Quest or Pokemon. The PC is better than my one that's good. Hell yeah. Hope you had a good Christmas and a nice New Year's. I had a pretty good Christmas and a pretty good New Year's. I made some money. I was able to stream and hang out with y'all, so hell yeah. Let's see. I don't know why people watch the news. I can already tell what's new, more depressing stuff. Our president is an idiot, and the weather. Let's see. Same deal on PS5. I bought them like 2 days ago, and I love it. Hell yeah. So they're both separate games. I mean, there's Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Stories 2, which is not a continuation, but it is the second game within the same timeline of games. And then there's obviously the standard Monster Hunter games, and this is very different from the original Monster Hunter canon. This is an alternate timeline in which the Great Elder Dragon Wars did not occur, and a alternate culture alongside the hunters grew, which is the culture of riders. And what's up, Zach? How are you doing? Appreciate you being here. Alright, where are we going? Well, you probably got muted because of your actions in last stream. Consider what your actions were that got you muted, and if you repeat them, it won't just be a mute, it'll simply be a block because I don't deal with that shit. And the game is Monster Hunter Stories. You gonna watch the Exit 8 movie? I don't know about that movie, so... maybe? Huh. Come on. Yeah, see, you already know what you did. You knew you generalized somebody, and it doesn't matter if it wasn't a hateful comment, that's racist. And if you don't like it, hey, don't be racist. My night's going pretty good, Ryan. How's your night going? There we go. We got a good one. Run away! Let's see. Well, it's based off of a game. Check out the trailer and the explanation of the game later. Then see if you like it. All right, right on. I'll definitely check it out. All right, well, there you go. Seeing as you don't understand, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to get rid of you. Don't really need to worry about the willfully ignorant. And Zach, thank you so much for the roses. I do appreciate it. Alright, I think we got everything we needed. Alright, I'll check out the Exit 8 movie. Thank you, Xanu. I've had awful luck with eggs. I definitely don't have the best luck with the eggs. More often than not, I get a lot of either normal eggs or the eggs that don't smell like anything. So far I've gotten 2, and that one was a rare. Yeah, that was a rare monster den, so I was really hoping for something in there. Alright, let's hatch that egg and see what we got. I think my package has come at like 3, so I hope it's my package. Hell yeah. Bring the monster described in the riddle. Alright, what monster? I'm brown as the desert sand and hide beneath a hard shell. What am I? Okay, I think I know what that one is. Been waiting. Yeah, I get it. I was waiting for my package too, and although I didn't know if it was both gonna come today or not, I got both of what I ordered today, which was my kava. Egg carton. Hatch egg. Let's see what we got. I bet you anything this might be what we're looking for, too. No, it's a Langobini. Langombi. No. What does he have? Anti-seal gene, sealing gene, warming gene. Okay, so that's on that. Do I have anyone that can take that? You can, but you already have it, so I don't really need it. Fuck. That wasn't even a worthwhile egg. Ah. God damn it. Now we gotta go fight a Zamaros, I believe. Which is the big baby. The big ice shark. Can I jump down here? Cannot. You know what? Fine. I've got this. Ah. Alright, come on. What? You mostly do technical attacks, so power attacks? Before you can use your blood suck ability. we gotta fight this fucker. He's a lot bigger. I mean, they're always gonna be bigger than any of the monsties that I have, but still. Alright, tendency, technical attacks. I don't really have any elementals on my weapon yet. Mostly do technical attacks, so... Oh shit, you're doing speed. That didn't fit the bill. Why? You said mostly technical attacks. Why? What is the point of those binoculars if they're not right? Alright. Right, I remember. I'm doing this wrong. I've got this. I will cheer my monster, making it stronger. Yeah, the size difference between the monsters and monsties is a bit jarring sometimes, right? Why are you... You do more speed attacks than you do... What are they called? Technical attacks. Which is kind of bullshit. There we go. Let's see. GTA 6, Persona 6. You go out the release store first. Persona 6, no you. GTA 6, GTA 6. I insist. Looks like Jaws. I mean, it is essentially based off of a shark. They were definitely not hiding that. Please don't do a speed attack. Yes! That is what I needed. Let's see what this kinship attack is. Predator Needle. Is it the Stinger? It's the Stinger. And now you asleep, bitch. I mean, honestly, we're probably going to get Persona 6 before we get GTA 6. No, I cheered the wrong monster. I mean, it's using ice armor, so we're okay. We're okay. We can still make this work. Alright, now we cheer you. Alright, come on! That's actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. Alright, we're gonna do double power it. Maybe double power. Fuck it, let's go for it. Ugh. go. Alright, let's get rid of somebody who has, well, begging for attention because their daddy touched them too much and their mommy didn't touch them enough. Bye. Yes, the power attack worked. Alright, ice armor will be fine. What I need... Ha ha ha! I figured it out. Fuck you. You take that. Thank you so much for that follow. Wow. Well, we got it, but I don't know if we got all the things we needed from it. Sweet. Okay, I think we did get everything we needed from it. Never mind. Sweet. Ooh, and there's another rare Monster Den. I'm going for that one. Rare Monster Den, possibly, potentially, a nice little rare Monster Egg. Although that's not always guaranteed. I wonder if you get a better chance at a rare Monster Egg if you kill the monster inside. I'm gonna try killing the monster inside. If there is one rock in the nest. Alright, let's see what we got here. Seeing as I can go up there now, why not take advantage of the materials that are here? Ooh. Egg fragments. I need more of those. No, I don't want to fight. Or I guess I have to fight you. You guys suck. Technical versus technical, because that's going to work well. Are you going to double defense down me? No, you're defense downing Charlotte, damn it. Just in case, because I don't want anybody getting frostbite. Oh shit, they're already dead. You know what? I gotta stop trying to involve myself in the fights and just cheer. It's all fun and games till you have 5 top right egg pieces, right? Yeah, that'll be the shitty part of it. When you get all of like the same egg piece and you're like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with this? Alright, fuck you. Now they die. And we win. Alright. I'm gonna pause this before we continue. I need to go take a piss. I'll be right back. Oh, God, check out. I have returned. Hands washed. Bladder drained. Took me a second for my brain to fully figure out what fact. The prodigal son has returned. Yes. For context, Persona 5 came out almost 10 years ago. It's the longest wait we've had to wait. It's the longest we've had to wait for a new Persona game not involving a remaster or reboot. It should be worth the wait, though. I hope so. I do. Because at this moment, I have little to no hope for Elder Scrolls 6, which is actually the game that I would be anticipating. I don't really give a crap about GTA 6 because it's not a game that I was gonna buy, not a game I was interested in, not a game that I give a crap about. Games take longer to be worse nowadays. I really wish that wasn't a true statement, but it is. It really is. And that is sad. Oh, we got 3 blue mushrooms. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. What's up, big boy? Gonna just run past your ass. Alright, see ya, bye. Okay, bye. Peace. Ah, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna go through that hole. Giggity. I also have decreasing interest in about every game I'm excited for because the release dates are still unknown after a decade. That sucks. Stay on your paws, buddy. Okay, there's more monsters here than normal. What do we got? Ooh. I got myself a nice little treat. Now we're going to run like a beach. Yeah, I don't know if there's any official release date for Light No Fire. That's the only game that I'm currently interested in. Or, like, anticipating for the future. Although I am also looking forward to the next Monster Hunter Stories game. Alright, we're gonna fucking fight you. Let's go! Alright. Binoculars. Your mostly tendencies towards technical. Even though you're using a power attack right there. Alright. First off, I need you to not die. Ah, shit! I used that on the wrong... I have fucked up. I have gotten so lucky with that. Yeah, whatever. Come after me. Alright. Cheer! Oh shit. I think we'll be okay. I forgot. I always forget I have this skill. I can rest. You can do this. Or not. Alright, you know what? Let's try a... Yeah, no, we're gonna cheer it again. 3 anticipation games with 6 in the title is crazy. Yeah, that's true. Persona 6, GTA 6, and Elder Scrolls 6. Kinda odd, huh? Do you have attack up or no? You do not. Oh no, you do have attack up. Okay, well fine. Okay, let's go for it. Power attack it. Recharge. Oh, power? Damn it, 2 powers. That does not work out well for us. What? You're supposed to do technical attacks, thank you. Alright, so if you're gonna do a power attack, go with a speed. Ah, shit. Ooh, we blocked it. Another thunder charge. Alright, I'm gonna guess that's gonna be another power attack. So we're gonna go, or it's gonna be thunder track. Damn it! Block it, block it, block it, block it, block it. Yeah, bitch. Now it's a fucking, god damn it. You are what I would call a punk bitch. Cheer. I was hoping you would block that. Huh. We'll do it. Hey, thank you so much for that gift, Serds. I appreciate it. Alright. We can get this one easy. Don't have kinship yet. Oh, crap. Really? You're gonna use lightning breath on me? The fuck? Wait, that one was only supposed to hit me. Double it. Yeah! There we go. Yeah, we're gonna power attack this thing. It's gonna hurt, but I think we'll be okay. Oof. Alright. I think they're gonna do a technical attack. Yes! Alright, I am not going to waste this. I'm gonna use a kinship attack here. I feel like going for level 3 might be a little greedy. Pose. Style. So how are you liking your short hair now? I'm okay with it, but my plan is to grow it back out again. You know, I feel more like me when I have my longer hair. Woo! We beat it. I didn't expect us to beat it, but we beat it. Okay, I think I have something. That... What? Permanently increases max HP. No, I want to keep that. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's grab everything else that we can here, since we beat the monster that was already here. And we can freely gather the eggs that we want to gather. What the fuck are you doing? Insect husk, really? Alright, whatever. Let's get the egg. Let's see what eggs we can get, at least. Doesn't smell like anything. Boring, it's a light one. Come on. Faint smell, kind of eggy. It's also 100% normal. It's also a light one. Ah, fuck! Really? Yeah, really shitty eggs so far. Frozen amphibian egg. Have you played Wizard of Legend? If so, how's that going? I have not played Wizard of Legend. I've found one heavy egg in like 40 hours. God damn. Why is it like this? How's my dog? Mocha is doing awesome. She is fluffy, she is happy, and, you know. It's awesome. This week gets unceremoniously dumped from the caravan. Alright, we finished your quest, you bitch. Great sword. Focus. Okay, cool. I got another great sword skill. I still don't know what weapon I want to really main, but then again, from what I've been being told, my weapon doesn't really matter too much in this. It's more of how I raise my monstie, which is what I've really got to be focusing on. Why the fuck did I walk out of there? I just need you to take me back to where's Gildegarin? Here. Okay, so I still need to slay a bull drone? I haven't done that? I haven't done that? I fucking did that! Yeah, my 42 damage greatsword doesn't do much more than my 32 sword and shield. Okay. Now there are... I think there is someone I can return in quest to. No, not you. What about you? Oh, I guess I have to make the weapon. Yeah. So I'm guessing weapon and armor-wise, it's really just for looks. And what's up, Zay? I'm having a great night. I hope you're having a great one. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for always showing up and being awesome. Forge quests. Okay. Okay, cool. I made it. Believe I have everything for this. Just barely. I don't have everything for that, though. Here you go. What, do I have to have it equipped or something? Jesus. There you go. Apparently I did have to have it equipped. Yeah, you're welcome. Though, I'm gonna go with that one because definitely. There you go. Now I can run around looking like a chibi badass. Well, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Hey, Zay, thank you so much for those roses. I do appreciate it. Thank you. A few years ago, we didn't know how good we had memes. These days, memes are filled with AI slop. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? Alright, let's hatch the egg, even though I think I already have. No. It's an amphibian egg. There we go. Let's see. What do? You swim? And you have monster search. Okay. Oh, we still haven't reached past what we already have, but it's okay. Alright, you. I'm going to pray to you. And you are going to give me much experience bonus. And you're going to fuck off. Alright. Let's do this. Hey, thank you so much for those gifts, A official. I really, thank you. Alright, what monstie do we have out here? Yeah. Well, I do need to get one of those, because I think that is what the riddle from the channeler was asking for. Is that a rare one over there in the shadow? Can't tell. Fuck. Alright, whatever. We're just going to go to this one first. Pepe. Wait, where the hell am I supposed to... I have to have a vine climber. Well, and that's some bullshit. Oh, I didn't need to have a vine climber. Holy crap. Thank you for those gifts. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh, look, it's a Luderoth. But first... Let's go with this one. Oh, Chris Pro, but I had to make a different account to send them. But I got you, big dog. Well, thank you, either way. I appreciate that you went through the trouble. I don't know why, but I guess it's technical. Ah, shit. I should have gone for a speed. Actually... I can only do that to myself. Okay. And of course, thank you so much for following me with your other account as well. I'm gonna guess they mostly do power attacks. If that is the case... Double speed? Water soak, damn it. You punk bitch. I love those guys, they look so cool. The Royal Luderoth, I mean, I really enjoy this particular monster because I believe it was introduced in... What was the last one that came out for the DS? I forget. No... Fuck you. Take this. Why are you like this? Power attack. Yes, double power attack. Take this, bitch. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that one. And I hate it. Dang it. Haha, you missed. These are the ones that I can do, obviously. There we go. And we got the level 3 kinship. Hell yeah. Do the maximum amount of damage. Woo! And we win. Got an aqua sac for that. Alright, let's see what kind of eggs we can get here. It's smelly for sure, but it's also quite light. Should I try to get another one? Or not? Should I risk it? See, I brought so many paintballs just to hunt down a good Luderoth. He's my strongest monstie. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Because this one is already a good one. Risk it for the biscuit? Alright, Large Moose, let's do this. Also quite light. But this is an egg that I haven't gotten before. Alright, y'all. Do it again? Because there's still eggs. Or take this one. What do you say, Moose? No. Let's go gambling. There's one vote for no, one vote for yes to try to go for another egg. And my number one goal is to get my YouTube monetized. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go with this one. This seems like a good egg, even though it is light, but I haven't gotten this egg yet, so let's go for it. You will subscribe? Well, I appreciate that, Angel. I got a soggy Leviathan egg. Okay. I think I got a Royal Luderoth egg. Although it might not be the best Royal Luderoth egg, it is a Luderoth egg. Probably a good choice. The last two usually suck. Okay. Let's go. Another catavan stand. Alright, so you're the one that we're trying to kill. It's a Royal Luderoth. Reckon it's the one that... I reckon it's the one that's been causing all the trouble, too. At least in my experience. Alright. I will be 100% honest when it comes down to these games. I'm not 100% sure about the whole egg mechanic. I don't know what it is. I just grab eggs until I get I get my Naviru to say, "Oh yeah, that one's good. Oh no, that one's not that great." I kind of just rely on that. Cheer. Of course you're going to skill seal me. That's cause you suck. Alright. I need to heal myself before I die. Of course, they're going to use a technical attack when... I am going to flash bomb them so that they can't see well. Take that! No more skill seal, stop it! You suck. I'm gonna double power attack you now for that. Shazam. Oh no. Why water soak? Why are you like this? We'll double power attack it again. At least I was right about this. You've got a ticket to ride. Of course you're gonna try to skill seal. I hate that. Ha! Suck it, bitch. I hate it when people who aren't diagnosed with autism diagnose themselves with autism just to seem quirky and different. It is sad something like that has been turned into a fad. It really is. If you think that you have some form of neurodivergence, my main recommendation is go get yourself diagnosed. There are ways to do it that aren't expensive. And once you do so, then you can find a path to actually gaining the tools. You know, it's when I was first diagnosed with ADHD, which I was diagnosed when I was younger, the one actual therapist that actually tried to help me, told me, you need to build your toolbox. You don't immediately have the tools to be able to handle and cope with all of the differences that you're going to face. But part of building your toolbox is getting that foundation, finding out what your struggles are, which is incredibly important to do. What tests do they do? Well, I am not a therapist, a psychiatrist. I have no actual profession or expertise in that field. I won't be able to tell you what tests they do. At the same time, it seems like so much. It's a monumentous task, but guess what? When it comes down to it, papas, you're worth the struggle it will take to face whatever you need to face, because you're worth it. The only person who's gonna do it, though, is you. Like I said, I'm no expert. I'm not. I've just gone through a lot of crap, and I just hope that I can help people with the experiences that I have had. Maybe it doesn't pertain to you, and that's okay if it doesn't. But we all struggle. And one of the best ways to figure out how to overcome that struggle is to listen. Because there are many different ways out there, and there are many different people who have experienced similar struggles. But not everybody's gonna have the answer for you. More often than not, it's like my grandpa always used to say, you gotta be willing to suck at something to be good at it. Alright, we might not want to get too fantasy with that. We're gonna go for this. Pose! Pose! With the Langombi, it's just the most fanciful attacks. Let's see, bro, for real. That was me at my current job. I was getting so stressed thinking I wasn't getting it done. But I'm doing much better. And I do feel so much good. That's awesome. Fuck, I don't even know you, but I'll say this. I am proud of you for, you know, despite all that you're facing, you continue to try. That's the most important thing. Progress is seldom seen by those who make it. And it's not measured in leaps and bounds. It's measured in the millimeters, in the moments that we continue to try, even though we feel like we have failed. That's where you truly succeed. Okay, I think we can do this. I don't know you, but I appreciate you for this. You have no idea how much this helped. Well, I'm glad that I was able to help, even if it's just a little bit. Little interactions go a long way, and that's why I stream. That's why I actually really love streaming. This is why I like doing this, you know? This is why I want to succeed as a content creator. Because I want to be able to interact and be able to, at the very least, help in the little ways. Is this Minecraft? No, this is Monster Hunter Stories, Hypnotic. It's a creature collector style game, you know, like Dragon Quest or Pokemon, and it's based in the Monster Hunter universe, but it is an alternate timeline where the Great Elder Dragon War actually didn't occur. And a alternate culture of civilization grew alongside the Hunter civilization, which also is still around, which is the Rider civilization. Now, one interesting theory about Monster Hunter Stories that has kind of been developed is the fact that because there are a multitude of different tribes of monster riders, that mayhaps sometime in the past there was a greater civilization of monster riders that through some either conflict or resolution decided to split off into a multitude of separate tribes that essentially migrated through different areas around the world in the Monster Hunter universe. And what's up, Nathan? Welcome to the stream. Now, Hypnotic, if you do want to play this, I highly recommend you take advantage of the winter sale on Steam right now, because you can get both Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 as a whole package for roughly $20 on Steam. Which is much better than purchasing the games separately, because separately, I believe, currently with the Steam sale, Monster Hunter Stories 2 is $15 and Monster Hunter Stories 1 is $12. Yes, I was homeless, actually. I was living in my car, and I did streams in my car. That was my aggressive camping journal. And yeah, now I have a apartment and everything. I appreciate the fact that you remember and you're still here from that time. How's your dog? Mocha is doing awesome. She is fluffier and happier. I have switched her feeding schedule because she's been getting a little bit chunky. So I've switched her feeding schedule to, instead of free feeding, a cup and a half in the morning and a cup and a half in the evening. And we're taking longer walks. So hopefully that'll help. That, and you know, she likes going on walks. Glad to see you're doing well. Well, thank you, Hypnotic. I really appreciate that. Oop, there's a Poogie that I didn't see as I was coming down the hill earlier. Hello, Pookie. I can't wait to find the watermelon Poogie. Since Monster Hunter Freedom 1, the watermelon Poogie is the one that I usually have on. What are your thoughts on Apex Legends? You know, Apex Legends was a game I played way back when. And I mean, like, way, way back when. It was fun for a time, but to me, ultimately, it was the fact that I didn't have a regular group to play with, and the overall community is somewhat toxic in the sense of they're not willing to have a space for newer players to get better. It's either you're good or I'm not saying that's you, it's just a good number of that community was like that. But overall, when I played Apex Legends for a hero shooter style game, battle royale, it was fun. Oh yeah, I've been Master Rank for 2 seasons, and I really dislike the game at the moment. Ooh. What was the most mind-blowing moment from Digimon Stories Time Stranger that might have changed the way you viewed the lore of Digimon? The personification of the servers. Sorry, the personification of the operating systems of each server. Kunlun, Kunlun, Homeros, and King Drazel or Yggdrasil. That, in all honesty, was the best, biggest, and amazing thing for me in Monster Hunter... in Digimon Stories Time Strangers when I played that. Ivy Clive. You know what? I'm going to switch you for you. Because you have... Oh, wait. No. Okay, you know what? No. I need something that has dash and another thing. Oh well. Hey, what's up, Grasscutter? How have you been? It has been a bit. It has been a long bit. I hope you're doing well. Alright, do we have... Yeah, now we need to go back to see the Guild Master. Where is the Guild Master? I think we're going the right way. Yeah, we're going the right way. I love the new look. I miss the old hair, though. That was Prime You. I don't know if that was Prime Me, because in all honesty, with the long hair, that also was during a time when I was with people who were really fake and really terrible, you know? Those people are the reason why I ended up homeless and living in my car. Had most of my stuff stolen from me, because they stole it. And yeah, now I'm here. Although I am growing my hair back out. That's the main goal here. that homeless period essentially left my hair pretty fucking ruined. Oh. Alright. I think I'm going to enjoy one last little bit of kava. This is a new home than before, or just same, just different angle or setup. No, the last place that I was in, Grass Cutter, I believe, because I don't think you have shown up since I've gotten into this apartment. The last place I was in was when I was living with that snake in the grass, who I used to think was my friend, but was not. Along with my ex, who was a piece of shit that was friends with those pieces of shit that stole all my stuff. Yeah. No, this is a new place. This is all my own. Well, my own apartment, at least. Just me and Mocha here. Okay. Oh, so other riders have actually been here, but more than likely not from the same village. Wow, those people have treated so wrong. I'm sorry to hear that. People can be... Yeah, it sucks. It sucks because I really thought they were my friends, and I really, you know, essentially did everything I could to be friends. But it was a good lesson. It was a good lesson in letting me know that I really shouldn't value myself or base my value off of what I could do for other people. Because if they need me to do things for them to value me, essentially manipulating and using me for me to be valuable to them, they're not good people. That's not what a friend is. Okay, so we must we're here to create a bridge so hunters and riders can be known to one another. Because if I remember correctly in Monster Hunter Stories 2, it really showcases this. There is a diverse difference between hunters and riders. And the main difference is how they view monsters or how they interact with monsters. But they essentially have the same goal of maintaining the homeostasis between humanity and nature. Because a hunter's goal is to control and learn and research. To research the environment, learn from it, as well as control population and deviant behavior to ensure the ecosystem stays stable. Whereas a rider's main goal is to ensure the homeostasis between the synergy of monster kind and humankind, creating a bridge between humanity and monster kind. What's up, Red Cloud? Welcome to the stream. I prefer unconditional love. See, the thing is, I'm not trying to discredit, what is love to you, okay? To me personally, the idea of unconditional love in itself can also be quite toxic because that is love without effort. That is connection without effort. It's one thing to judge somebody for it's one thing to judge somebody solely based off of what they can do for you. That is a narcissistic mindset to view other people as. But it's also in that reverse sense of thinking that you are entitled to love. Because I mean, that might not be what your definition of unconditional love is. My experience of what people called unconditional love was this entitlement to, you need to do these things for me because you love me without question. But that might be simply because that's what I have experienced, and that in itself might say a lot more about what I need to discover in the world out there, what I need to discover about certain definitions in that sense. Also, rude of me for not asking how has your New Year's been. Oh no, not even Grass Cutter. Like I said, it's been a bit since you've been here. I just appreciate the fact that you are here and that we get to hang out again. My New Year's has been actually pretty good. I made some money. I went to work and I did all that, and I got to stream and hang out with y'all for a little bit too, and I was thankful for that. All right. If you don't mind me asking, where do you work now? I do know you used to work, I think, Uber Eats or DoorDash. Well, currently I am working in security, Grass Cutter. Let's see. In Digimon Last Adventure Kizuna, Janai returns, but apparently he's good again. Was his change of behavior due to the change in King Drazel? Actually, yes. It's specifically because of that. Janai was evil in Digimon Adventure Tri specifically because Yggdrasil viewed humanity as the enemy. That's why Alphamon was sent to attack humanity and stop the Digidestined. And that's like the whole reason for that. Then that's the whole reason why Janai was against the Digidestined, because it was going with the orders of Yggdrasil or King Drazel that believed humanity was nothing more than the enemy, a detriment, a danger to the digital world. See, I've been weirdly addicted to Phasmophobia lately. I don't think I've played that yet. I've seen people play it, but... Well, at least I hope you're having fun, though. Oh my god, Revertra. Roberto. Go collect some mushrooms in the Bobda rainforest. Okay. So we're gonna have to go get some mushrooms. I'm gonna guess that these mushrooms are gonna be attached to a monster that we're not gonna be used to. Prime mushrooms are my jazz. Aromatic when fried and tasty when put into a stew. I'll mark on your map where to find them. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Get the feeling that we may be setting ourselves up for failure. Ghost hunting game, basically it's solo or multiplayer with up to included by chance. Do you know what a prestige system is in certain level up games? I've heard of the terminology of a prestige system, but I'm not 100% familiar with it. What's up, buddy? I actually have one already. Wait, I have one! You son of a bitch. I have one, don't I? I have one right here. Alright, fine, whatever. You suck. Let's see if we can... I'm gonna guess that we have to get more, or kill more Kazu. I still haven't seen Kizune yet. Why is it so hard to find? I've heard mixed reviews about it, mostly because of the Bonds form, which I get. I actually like the Bonds forms. It's what it showcases just how unique the Digidestined Digimon are, because they have to digivolve differently. Not only that, they have access to powers and energy that other Digimon do not have access to naturally, because they have their partner and the usage of those Digivices. Let's see. It's like if I get to a certain level in the game, I get prestige, meaning I start over with tier 1 equipment and work my way back up the custom badges and bragging rights. But max prestige is 20. They do it in Roman numerals, though. Okay. I don't think I can do that one. Oh, shit. Insufficient funds? You suck. Okay, stuff to sell. There we go. Not a lot. There we go. No? I can't turn it in yet. Okay. Also, what game is this? This is Monster Hunter Stories. It is an alternate game to the main Monster Hunter continuity. It's an alternate timeline in which the Great Elder Dragon War never occurred, that essentially caused the restart of society. Alright, so we're gonna go back to here. And we're gonna see if we can find a Khezu or two to kill. Oh shit, wait. Ah, you fuck! Well, that's not gonna work well. You take that. And then you take... Ah, shit! No! Fuck, bitch! I'm a big fan of these cartoonish story games. This is definitely one of my one of the ones that I do enjoy. It is Monster Hunter Stories. This is the first one, and it's a creature collector style RPG game. So it definitely has aspects that are similar to Dragon Quest or Pokemon. Yes, fireball. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, double speed attack it. Yeah! I'm just basic. I only Zelda a lot, Switch, and GameCube. Hey. Listen, Grasscutter, ain't nothing wrong with that. When it comes down to gaming, it's not about what's popular, it's not about what everybody tells you to play. It's about you having fun. If you're having fun, that's all that matters. Play the games that you enjoy. There's no prestige in gaming. Like, people like to think, oh, if I play this or this, I'll be popular. That's not what gaming's about. It's about having fun. Remember that, people. No longer protected by the hot mist. Well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Alright, we got another rare monster den. I'm gonna see if we can get something good here. No, don't touch me. Hey, don't touch me there. That's my private square. Yay. We made it. Although this is probably gonna be a 3-chamber. Yep. How did I know it was going to be a 3-chamber? I don't know, if we get lucky, it'll be another Khezu. Oh, shit pickles. Is there anything rare here? Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. I don't need to fight those guys. What's up, Popo? And yes, those things are called Popo. You know, back in order. Can't do Mr. Popo's voice. It is a red Khezu. Well. Let's fuck it up and see if we can get, well, I guess we'll just go get the egg. Alright. What do we got here? 100% normal. Come on. 100% normal. Alright, fuck it, let's go. Okay. Do you still do streams on Halo and Warhammer? No, at the moment I stick to whatever game I'm currently playing until I beat it. So right now I'm playing Monster Hunter Stories, so I'm gonna stick to Monster Hunter Stories until I beat 1 and 2. Pulsing Flying Wyvern Egg. Alright. Well. No, I don't want to fight you. Don't want to fight you. Yeah, because I'm trying to get into a habit of finishing what I started. Is this 1, 2, or 3? Well, 3 isn't out yet, so this is number 1. And I have number 2. And hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on number 3. But number 3 is... Well, number 3 is going to be a bit pricey. Well, not pricey, but I have to save up for it. Games are about having fun, and that's why I think it's okay to play easy mode in some cases. If a game is so hard you aren't enjoying it, change the difficulty if you want. Exactly. Once again, there's no need for prestige in gaming. You don't get anything, unless of course you're getting paid to be a pro gamer. It doesn't fucking matter. Play on easy, play on hard, play on story. Who gives a flying fucking shit? All that matters is when you're gaming, you're having fun. Alright. Let's see if is there no Kezu? I was kind of hoping we would meet a Kezu. And fight it! I still play God of War on easy? Hell yeah! It don't matter. If someone says skill issue, you know what I say? I don't give a fuck. I'm not playing games to impress anybody. I'm playing games to have fun. Shit. And no amount of commenting skill issue is gonna fucking change that shit. Alright, there's the bull drone, so we do need to kill you at least. Exactly, some sad skin sack is over here proving my point. Why are we doing a technical attack? Alright, you know what? We're gonna cheer. Because I kind of get the feeling that this is gonna do better. Does this game have any type of specific culture that's real or fantasy? It's a fantasy game, 100% fantasy game, but it's got a long-standing... I mean, it's a long-standing franchise. It's been here since the PlayStation 2 era. Wait, did I cheer? I did. Right? Yeah, attack is up. And one of the things that I love about Monster Hunter is something that some you know, really sweaty, sad people won't like to admit, but Monster Hunter, not Monster Hunter Stories, but specifically the main franchise Monster Hunter games, are the rudimentary Souls games that walked, so games like Dark Souls could run. Ooh, I wonder if this attack will work. That was more underwhelming than I expected it to be. Cheer. Oh, are you mad? Is that right? The triple power attack was probably unnecessary. It's called Monster Hunter Stories, you said. Yes. So there's Monster Hunter Stories, and then there's the mainline Monster Hunter continuity, which the most current Monster Hunter game is Monster Hunter Wilds. Previous to that is Monster Hunter Rise, and previous to that is Monster Hunter's World. But Monster Hunter Stories are a JRPG-style creature collector game, much like into Dragon Quest or Pokemon. Go! Smack. Alright, we won. Thankfully. Okay, we're fine with that, I think. No. There we go. Oh, it's anyway, PS5. I do notice that the third one comes out and it's $70. Yeah, that's because it's the newest game. Although on your PS5 for PSN Network, check to see if they have if you want to get this game, check to see if they have the bundle that gets you Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Stories 2 for roughly $20. In most cases, I see platonic love as unconditional love. In platonic love, you don't need to be committed. Just be there for one another in the way you can. Okay, see, to me, that definition of unconditional or platonic love is not toxic. Because it's about supporting one another when and how you can. Not being there or being felt like someone should be there because you're entitled to it or they're entitled to it, kind of thing. You know, when there is a level of obligation that isn't just there simply to do as wished or want, it becomes kind of toxic. Do I expect people to agree? No. Do I care if they agree? Hell the fuck no. So I need Toadstool and Girthy Garlic. Oh my. So the first M goes to for 10, the second for 15, the third one for 70 is a price hike. Is bad? Did the graphics boost up or something? No. Nothing like that. The first going for 10 and the second going for 15 is simply due to the fact that there is a sale on those particular games. Not only that, those games are much older. Monster Hunter Stories 1 came out during the DS era, or the 3DS era, and was re-released very early on in the Switch era. As well as Monster Hunter Stories 2 is an early Switch game that came out, I believe, in 2022, 2023. And right now, they're on a massive sale. Regularly, they'd be between $40 to $30 for those games. $70 for the newest game is par for the course because newer games are between $70 to $60. Actually, more closer to $65 to $70, which is the more current pricing of games. Now, from what I have seen, and also keep in mind that Monster Hunter Stories 3 isn't even out yet. The purchase price of $70 is new cost. There is, of course, in my opinion, that is still too much for a newer game. Monster Hunter Stories 3 should be a $65 game, but, you know, it's still not as bad as, say, I don't know, what GTA 6 wants you to pay, which is about $120. Still not as bad as Pokemon, which is a $70 game base, but including in on all of the DLCs and paid for microtransactions in the game, it's roughly about $120 game to be able to access all of the content. They're gonna ambush you. Exactly. So for it to go $70 is actually pretty good, in my opinion. I am looking forward to it because Monster Hunter Stories 2 was so well done. Monster Hunter Stories 1 is actually a lot of fun. For the time period of when this was released, it definitely shows the time period that this game was released based off of certain traits that are in the game. But Monster Hunter Stories 2, which was a more recent game, which I played before my ex stole that from me, that was actually a lot of fun to play. And from what I have seen from the trailers and little sneak peeks that have been dropping for Monster Hunter Stories 3, it's going to be a really in-depth story. They've been adding in a lot for mechanics in wise of monster raising and monster RNG and the like. So I am very, very tentatively excited for the new Monster Hunter Stories game. And thank you, B. I will have fun. Crap. Still did the most amount of damage. Double power attack? Nope, that's not going to help me. Ow. Dang it. I wonder what in your preferences do you prefer, story games with very realistic graphics like Zelda or retro on like GameCube or DS? So for me, the graphics do matter in the sense of, are they cohesive? Do they add to the storytelling of the game? Or are they simply based for the aesthetics? Because if it is realistic, then it needs to be realistic with a purpose, essentially. At the very least, it has to be on theme with what the game story is. So if it is a story game that has very realistic graphics, if it's essentially closer to more real-world facing, say like Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I would expect the story to be a much more mature storytelling. Whereas something like this, Monster Hunter Stories, I do enjoy the fact that this storytelling, though more geared towards a more juvenile audience, with its simplistic storytelling, does still have its nuance. Haha, you have been blocked. You know, we're just gonna go for the kinship attack. So I enjoy both styles. To me, the most important thing is the story. Because the good story that matches with the graphics or matches with the setting of how they create the game is the most important part for me. I can never do that one. I'm the type of guy, as long as the game doesn't look like it was made on a potato, then it's all good. Alright, and you know, that's fine. I get that. Dang it. How did that not kill you? I don't want them to die. Yes! And that's a Kazoo down. Alrighty then, everybody. I do hate to say it, but we're at that time again. Oh, excuse me. I will say the fight system in this game has some similarities to Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Showdown, so I don't know how close that is. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, everybody, but I do hate to say it, but this is where I've got to end today's stream. I got to get some rest for work tomorrow. We are going to be raiding out to my buddy Geisophage. Please do show them the same amount of love that y'all have shown me. I really do appreciate y'all for hanging out today, for helping make this an awesome stream. I will see everybody again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same 3 places, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where we'll be continuing on with our Monster Hunter Stories adventure. Appreciate y'all, and bye-bye!